Oh, good afternoon. You guys choose here. It's 1:30 in the afternoon, Chicago time. This is the dessert video that I promised. On the left, your right, sweet potato pie. Not the best presentation. I don't care. And this is caramel cake. I think, yeah, last month for, and excuse my voice, you guys. I'm having some chest issues, congestion issues, and things like that. I've been coughing a little bit, so the soft spoken approach is going to work well for me, as it does usually. But anyway, for Thanksgiving, my mom made caramel cake, and it was really so good. I regret it. I think I only had like 2 or 3 pieces, and I was like, oh God, I need more pieces. So by surprise, when I was visiting Sunday for brunch, she had made caramel cake, but she had it in the freezer, and I got to take home 6 pieces. So this is really a special, special treat. And she made me a pie, so I thought I would share that with you guys. But before I go into that, just I was thinking about after I did the video for the Christmas dinner. That day I felt good. I had done the video for you guys and was really kind of like, wow, had a great day at my mom's, great meal, and I was cool being here alone for Christmas, relaxing, chillaxing, doing whatever. And I look at my phone and my friend texts me that George Michael died, and I'm like, what? And now I'm doing this video, and about a half hour ago, I find out that Carrie Fisher has passed. And, the sentiment of everyone in the country is just like, 2016, be done, really. Like, let's get this shit over with. And it made me want to look on my phone just to see, not to be morbid, but let's have a look back while I eat these sweet desserts at some of the people that maybe you forgot about. I know I did, that passed. And I won't be able to get through the whole thing. That just goes to show you how many people we've lost. And I won't mention every name. I'm just going to go with the ones that there's this little paragraph or something about them. If you don't know who they are, I don't remember who they are. But at any rate, it's more the celebrities. On Wikipedia, there's a lot of fucking people that you don't know about, who passed on. But let me get into this pie. I said, let me get into this pie. Very good, mama. Never disappointing. I had the pie facing that way so that you could see the actual pudding and not the crust. So Natalie Cole, we all know who she is. Pat Harrington Jr. played the building superintendent on One Day at a Time. Otis Clay, blues singer. Angus Scrimm, who I forgot about. Angus Scrimm played the tall man villain in all the Phantasm movies. If you're a horror fan. I wonder if this is right. David Bowie died January 10th? He did, huh? I thought he died. I don't know why I thought he died a little later than that this year. Okay. Alan Rickman. He was an actor in the Harry Potter movie. Oh, he's in the villain in Die Hard too. He died. Dan Haggerty and Grizzly Adams. Clarence Reed, R&B singer. Oh, Blowfly. Okay, let me just say something real quick. My brother, I don't know where he got this album or who got it for him, but there was a rapper named Blowfly. It was like X-rated rap. My brother had it, and oh my God, we used to listen to that thing. But I didn't know his real name was Clarence Reed. So Blowfly died. That's crazy. He was 76. Glenn Frey from the Eagles. Abe Vigoda, who was 94. Paul Kantner from Jefferson Airplane. And Signe Anderson, who was the original Jefferson Airplane singer, who was replaced by Grace Slick. I didn't know that. Terry Wogan, I've heard of that name. He's a BBC radio and television personality. I know that name. I guess he's a commentator on Eurovision Song Contest commentator. Maurice White, founding member of Earth, Wind and Fire. He was 74, by the way. And again, you guys, there are people here I'm not mentioning. They're kind of obscure. Vanity, Prince protege, she was 57. She died February 15th. George Gaines, I believe he may have been the father, Punky Brewster. Big Ange of Mob Wives, Angela Riola. Let's see. Nancy Reagan, George Martin, the fifth Beatle. He was 90. It's a lot of people, man. Keith Emerson of Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Frank Sinatra Jr. Daryl Coley, who's a gospel singer. He died at age 60. Five Dog, Jesus. Tribe Called Quest rapper. 45. So young. Ken Howard from White Shadow, the show White Shadow. I remember watching that as a kid. He was 71. Gary Shandling, I forgot about him. You see what I'm saying? Patty Duke. I've heard of the name Gato Barbieri. He's a Latin jazz musician, but I don't know the music. Leon Haywood, I know of him. If you know Snoop Dogg's Ain't Nothing But a G thing, or is that Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg? I think it was off the Chronic, yeah. Well, that song sampled Leon Haywood's I Want to Do Something Freaky to You. Merle Haggard, country music legend. Black Jack Mulligan, I've heard of that name. Doris Roberts, Everybody Loves Raymond. Chyna, the WWE wrestling legend. Her name was Joni Raiola? No? I'm sorry, Joni Laurer. course, Prince. Oh my God. Billy Paul, he did Me and Mrs. Jones, that song, remember? Tupac's mom, Afeni Shakur. Morley Safer, he died days after retiring from 60 Minutes at 84. Drummer for Megadeth, Nick Menza. If any of you, I'm sure Goody knows about Megadeth. ASMR Goody, you know about that. I don't know Megadeth's music at all. But I heard of the band, of course. Let's have a little caramel cake. I can't feature it and not enjoy it. Why is it coming out like this? Come on, fool, get in here. I wish I had some cold milk. All I have is water. Beth Howland, who played Vera on the show Alice, for those of you of a certain age group, you remember Alice. She was, okay, this is weird. So, her husband, in accordance with her wishes, announced her death May 24th, 2016, but she actually died December 31st, 2015. Muhammad Ali, June 3rd. Johnny the Greek, Real Housewives of New Jersey. Christina Grimmie or Grimy, she finished third on season 6 of The Voice. The woman who voiced Judy Jetson, Janet Waldo. PM Dawn. Do y'all remember the group PM Dawn? Prince B, he was the singer, rapper of that group. He died of complications of diabetes and renal kidney disease. He was 46. They had the hits Set Adrift on Memory Bliss and I Die Without You. Sorry to be so morbid. Bernie Worrell, masterful is right. He was the keyboardist for Parliament Funkadelic. Again, if you're a certain age group, you know what I'm talking about. I saw a documentary featuring this man years ago. He's a fucking genius. But he did a lot of drugs, but he was a genius. Pat Summitt, Tennessee women's basketball coach. Alan Vega from the band Suicide. I know of that band. Gary Marshall, the legendary director and actor. Happy Days of Ernest Shirley. Pretty Woman. Miss Cleo. Call me now, Miss Cleo. Remember that? The list goes on, you guys. I'm running out of time. Well, thank you for watching. Hope it was relaxing for you. Other than my chest thing, I'm feeling pretty good today. I did my 2 loads of laundry after waiting 3 days. Procrastinating 3 days. Finally did it. I'm ready to go wherever I want to go, but I ain't got nowhere to go. So I'm just going to chill out, but I'm ready if somebody called me. So, I'm going to leave it at that, and thank you guys for watching. And, yeah, let's burn the fuck out of 2016, because we really need to be ready for 2017.